If you really want to excel, you have to push yourself. You have to reach for the edge, and only then will you truly know what you can achieve. But for true inner peace, you must accept your limitations. Inner peace. I'm Don Kelly, and I'm what you call an urban native, a city-raised, office-bound Ojibwe. But I can't help hearing a call from my elders telling me it's time to rediscover the old ways and get back to the land. Hello? Hello? Hi, I'm Don Kelly, and this is Fish Out of Water. Now, I gotta be honest with you. Normally, I'm stuck in some backcountry area somewhere, but looking around here, I think I'm going to be A-okay. Sprinklers are a little pesky, but I still like it. The person I'm supposed to meet is Ernie Philip, a Shuswap elder, and I understand that he's the main man around this place. Hi, Ernie.
Oh, hi, Don.
It's great to meet you. I always need to get oriented as to where I am. Whereabouts are we right now, geographically?
Interior British Columbia. Right from Calgary to Vancouver, we are right in the middle.
We are in Quaaout?
Quaaout Resort.
Quaoout Resort.
Yes.
What does Quaaout mean?
Where the sun rays touches the water and it sparkles.
How did you come to be involved with Quaaout Resort?
I'm the elder. I'm the president of the elders group. I work at the lodge, the resort, as a cultural coordinator.
If I was a young Shuswap and I wanted to become a man, a Shuswap man, what sort of skills would I have to master? What would I need to know?
When they're 7, 8, 9, 10, they start being training. Like on the lakeside here, children run back and forth. First they get a branch, maybe about 3 or 4 feet long, and tied around their ankles with rawhide, whatever, one back and forth, run in the water that deep.
I can imagine that would be quite a workout.
Oh, yes.
Now, I just want to be clear. You're not just pulling my leg. This was training. This wasn't how something you did to your enemies.
Get that other one.
Now, watch, Ernie. I cut myself shaving, as you can see.
As long as I don't hurt your little toes.
No, that's good. That's good.
Okay.
And I'm going to just be booking through the water wearing these?
Yes. Try it out. Okay, Don, are you ready?
Woo. Walking is hard enough.
Go. Come on, Don. You're doing good, Don.
I have the body of a 16-year-old Shuswap.
Good young man. You're making it.
David Hasselhoff, eat your heart out.
Wow, you're doing really good. Good.
Woo.
Wow.
Oh, man. These are not good running shoes.
Okay, Don, do you want to learn how to make a spear handle?
Absolutely, absolutely, I do. What are you doing here first?
See, I'm chopping off all the limbs that's left to it. See how smooth? Watch yourself now. You are a cement Indian.
So you're saying I'm a city boy, is what you're saying?
City boy. Cement Indian.
Not bad. Cement Indian. I got to remember that. Woo.
Now we'll get into something else, a little different.
Okay.
Hang on to this. Now you take off the bark and just go right in. See? You gotta have good coordination. See how smooth?
And the idea is to get all the bark off.
You want
and
to try?
I'll try, but I'm worried I'm going to hurt myself
Well,
here.
don't. You know, we haven't got no compensation.
Okay, well, I have my pride. That's all I need.
Okay.
How's that?
Good, good.
Wow. I kind of remember this from college days.
Now you're catching on. You're a hard man to beat. That's when you're watching TV.
Oh, yeah, when I'm watching TV?
Yeah, nobody can beat you,
There
right?
ain't no couch potato like me.
For a cement Indian, you're doing a good job.
I'm doing a good job.
Wow, look at that. You're going faster now.
I'm getting the groove. I'm getting the rhythm here. Yeah.
You're doing all right. When you're spear and then bring up fast, you don't want to hurt your hands or pound your hands or, you know. It's got to be totally smooth.
Boy, it's like a barber shop or something. Now, did they generally fish like alone, one person per boat, or was there a whole
No,
group
about
that would go
three.
out?
One captain, the paddleman.
Can I be the captain when we go out?
Oh, maybe. And the captain is
I'll be Gilligan when we go out. You can be the skipper.
Well, I'll show you how they used to spear. See, this is an old spear.
Ah, this is the actual spear we're
Yeah, it's
looking
the
at.
old spear. Goes right in here, see?
Ah, it's the attachment.
Yeah, see?
So how does this work?
The salmon gets right in there, boy. Oh, you can't get out.
Wow.
They're just jumping out of there, you know. Sometimes you'll be holding on tight. When you get it on the canoe, you just shake it. Just drop it.
Shake it
So,
now,
yeah,
he pops
that's
out.
it.
Wow. What type of salmon was that you just had in there?
Well, spring.
I didn't know you spoke spring salmon, but that was convincing.
Spring, called different names for it.
Wow. I got it
Now
wrong.
you sound like a dog. Hey, wow.
Well,
Yeah,
hey,
that's cement Indian. For you.
that's how we scare people in the city. What if you got out there and someone really didn't know what they were doing? Someone like me, for example, totally reckless. What happens?
Holy smokes. I won't be able to fish then. I'll be just watching you all the time because you are reckless. Wow, it's on safety then.
There'd be a lot
But
of-
I'll say, come
lot
on,
of
Don. Watch me. Oh. Don, watch me.
I also remember you're picking berries if you're not
That's
doing well.
right, that's right.
Spearfishing sounds more exciting.
That's
I'll
right.
try. I'll
You'll
try.
try,
I got a
okay.
feeling you'll be watching me a lot
That's
though when
right.
we're out there. Coming up, dangerous canoe stunts and frightened hosts. You look like a dangerous gondolier in Venice.
Hey?
Hi, welcome back to Fish Out of Water. This week, I'm living the traditional life of a Shuswap, and now it is go time for a little spear action. This is gonna be fun. Now, is this the kind of boat you want to use, the
No,
canoe?
real canoes, the dugouts. It's so balanced, it's so wide and nice and heavy. This is rigor. This is
shaky.
But you gotta watch it, Don. You can get up, take it easy, get your fish, okay?
You got to get in the lake to fish, because I think that's what's gonna happen.
Like that, see?
That's one swimmer who won't be coming back. You look like a dangerous gondolier in Venice.
Hey,
Think I should give it a try?
I think so.
Now,
How
as
it
a
is.
Jibway, I've got thousands of years of this in my blood.
Okay, see?
So I'd be just
That's
straight
hot.
down,
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, you're catching on.
strike like lightning, right? Whoa, whoa.
Okay,
Ah,
good. Go, get that one.
ah,
Good one.
gotcha. Ah, ah.
You missed that one.
Ernie, we're really not going to get anything, are we?
No.
So we're basically just out here goofing around. It's
Yes.
cold, it's in the rain.
Okay, come in now.
Ah,
Good. man.
whoa, whoa.
Get
Okay, that was...
Okay, just sit down and be careful. You know, you're not like a Shuswap.
Well, you know, I don't know if a cement Indian is what you really want in a canoe either.
No, no.
Because, you know,
It's pretty tricky.
when they
This is
fall in,
pretty tricky.
they go straight
Oh,
down,
boy.
my friend. You think I caught on?
Oh, yes.
Feeling good. I don't know if I would have caught anything in the old days, but I was feeling good
Oh,
with the
that's
spear.
good. That's part of our tradition.
Worked out some tension
That's
as well.
part of our tradition, right?
I love this spear fishing.
Arrows, these flowers.
I am out in the woods with Angie. We are gathering herbs and flowers to make the perfect salve. Wait, is it salve or salve? About my scent, I guess. Oh, Angie's moving in. Nice pick. Let's go salving. Okay, this is kind of like cooking with Angie. We got all our ingredients. You got to tell me, we're making a salve.
Yes.
What do I need to do?
Okay, we need to cut these up right now.
That's the yarrow. What's the benefits of the salve? What does it do?
The arrow is one that's it's good for the itch.
The yarrow?
Oh yeah, dry skin,
How is this for chafing?
chafing, good.
Because I don't mind the itching, but I hate the chafing.
And plantain is mostly for the sores itself. Okay, now we'll just put them all in there, and then
And what is this clear liquid in there?
that's just water.
Water.
About a cup of water.
And how many will this feed?
3.
I'm glad you played along.
Okay.
What's the difference between salve, balm, and ointment?
The balm would have something in there it would heat up your legs for sore muscles.
You know, you got to watch if you say I'm making a balm. They will not let you on the airplane. If I say, Angie, you got that balm you made for me? I'm going on the flight.
Okay, let's
What do you think?
drain that now.
So we just get the oils?
Just the oils.
Oh, we actually got a fair amount.
Okay, now we put it back in here.
Oh, wow.
This is olive oil.
Ah. Extra virgin. Why do you point to me when you show that?
Okay, that's gonna mix with the oils from the herbs. So we gotta wait for the water to dissolve out of there now.
This is complicated. How would they, thousands of years ago, figure this out?
Probably mostly like scientists do, you know, the experimenting.
This is kind of like watching water boil, huh?
Yeah.
How long does this normally take?
Oh, about 2 hours.
Would you watch this show for 2 hours?
Okay, well,
All
got
right.
off for a while.
Yes.
Now we gotta melt the wax.
Ah, now we melt wax. Okay. Okay.
Melt the wax. The wax has gotta go in for.
It's riveting, the whole process. And then what do we melt and or boil next?
Okay, now we'll put it in here.
Pour it into the herbal essence.
This here is an ointment we're gonna add in there.
You know, it kind of takes the mystery out of it for me.
Yeah.
When you use all these herbs and the last thing you add for a salve is an antibacterial ointment. We have medicine?
We have medicine.
High five me.
This is a place they call the pit house. In Shuswap we call them Iskten. That means that's our winter home.
What do you think, Ernie? That's a darn near
Good,
perfect
eh?
marshmallow.
Wow. In the 51 or 52, the Bill of Rights passed to the native people that I know you could talk your language if you want, that you can dance, you could do your native things, you know. They didn't call it a powwow them days. They call it the Indian days, where we could dress up, you know.
Yeah.
Now watch this, native and non-native talking and laughing. That was in 1954. I was looking at them, you know, and I was just a youngster. Gosh, what the heck is wrong with that white man and that Indian laughing together? I thought that native guy was crazy, you know, nuts. What the heck is he doing? This guy, he said to me, introduced to him, I'm going to learn how to dance. Do you want to dance, Ernie? I said, okay. Guess what? After I started learning, holy smokes, my identity came back. My pride came back. My respect came back. Everything, my manhood came back. I no longer hate them. It's my aim to better understanding between the native and non-native. Understanding is one of the best messages there is.
Well, maybe that's the story.
It's a story. But maybe you want to learn how to dance a little.
I wouldn't mind learning how to dance. That's another way of telling a story.
You sure?
I'll give it a whirl.
We'll have to shake hands on that.
Okay. Up next, I'm nervous. I have to dance in front of a bunch of elders, and I can't dance. Hi, and thank you for coming back. I am in the midst of transforming myself into a Shuswap warrior. So far, I've done a little lake running, I've tried some herbs, so I guess it's only natural what comes next. A little Shuswap showbiz. Jazz hands.
Okay, Don, are you ready?
We're on the dance floor.
Maybe I'll try to teach you the rooster, the chicken dance.
Okay.
The white man's got their own, the one that bird was, you know. You know, that's a different type. First of all, you hear the drum beat, okay? You imitate. You always imitate the chicken, the bird, how they eat, they always jump back up there. Then they start dancing around again. Okay. You see them stretching out their legs. Okay, they come back again. Okay. Then you are a rooster, right? You're sewn off.
Oh, you're literally getting
yeah,
cocky.
you're really get caught right into it, okay?
Boy, there was a lot going on in that one.
Okay, you want to be traditional maybe.
Okay.
You must be proud of who you are. Chest out, you know, and everything. You know, your arms. And time with the rhythm. See, your toes. Toe touches Mother Earth, you know. Okay?
Now, what do you call this one?
That's traditional.
Just straight traditional?
Straight traditional. You do not walk or go backwards. Not traditional, not warriors. You go forward.
No running back.
No running back. Your body must move. Your neck must move.
Neck must move?
Your neck is very important. Time and rhythm, especially on your arms too, see? Okay.
It's like you want a piece of this?
Yes.
So you kind of
Yes.
toe, and then your heel can go down on the
Yes,
second
yes.
one? How do I look? Do I look mean?
It's too smooth.
Too
you know,
smooth?
get a little
Well, that's
bit-
my style,
no,
baby.
a little
That's
bit
my style.
out.
Okay.
Little, arms out a little. We want you, most important, to be proud.
I'm feeling it.
Feeling it when you're in time and
I
rhythm.
noticed when I got closer, you kind of
That's
backed
right.
up a half
That's
step there. I
right.
must be looking pretty smooth.
Sharp.
Well, what's one of the toughest ones you had to learn?
This is why I call this a spider. You cross your foot over. Okay.
Whoa. Really?
Down, 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 down. Then you cross over again. The other side.
Wow.
In my style, I do the butterfly, okay? It's a wrap round, you know? Every moves, my hand moves, you know, everything. You go to the other side, you must do it again. Sometimes I do the deer prance.
The deer prance.
But all your body must move, you know,
Right.
your back buster, your neck buster. I used to able to jump up in the air, foot and a half, and come up and spin once and a half maybe, and do the split.
Do you ever get a move like that, sort of like jazz hands, something like that? Or you'd like sort of hit
When
it
you
with a
stop,
flash?
yeah, a lot of times.
Yeah.
I did that many times.
That's Shuswap jazz hands.
Boy,
Bang.
you stop right up. Boy, all your whistle and plumes and goes up.
They all look really complicated, but one of the easiest ones, and the one I really like the look of, and I think I was getting it, was the warrior dance. Which one was that?
Traditional.
The traditional, just
Yes.
straight traditional.
Okay, Don, we'll give you a final test in front of an audience.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay, I'm going to shake on that. You're a good man, a good young man. Well, Don, this morning you got a final chance.
Okay, I think I'm ready.
Are you ready for spearing?
Spearing, you gave me a good taste for it. I think I can get that spear going.
Okay. And the main one is the dancing.
I have no rhythm, Ernie, but I'll try the dancing.
Remember, oh, yeah.
I just hope I don't
Okay.
embarrass the nation. I'll try.
Okay,
I'll
that's
try.
good. Let's start with spearing.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, Don, we'll make believe this is a salmon.
Oh no, pufferfish, the worst kind. Ah.
Get it, Don. Very good test. It's a hard test, but it's still good. I'll throw another one. Save you and catch that one.
I can get it. These.
Good, you got one, Don. We use imitation salmon for his balloons, but that's still okay. That's a test. This is a spring salmon now. Make believe
Spring
it's a
salmon,
spring
nice and
salmon.
pink.
Get him on the neck. That's a proper place. On the neck.
Ah, come on, Sam.
Not on the tail. On the neck.
Baby.
That's
Come
the
on,
way.
Papa.
That's fun.
There we
Oh
go.
boy, good. You gotta maybe fry that tonight.
Is that good? We'll fry that up, buddy.
We have a couple of gifts here, and we have a cake here
Anything I should be thinking about while I'm out there?
Just go out there. Just think about yourself.
Okay, I might kind of like to actually get out of my body for this one, but,
Yeah.
but we'll see what happens. I'll be in the zone.
Do you want to introduce the young man, Ernie?
Okay, this young man is from Ojibwe. And this man, this is the first time he ever put on traditional regalia. And I,
Thank you for everything.
that was good for first time, but I don't know. But you know something, because it's your tradition, I want you to be proud of who you are. You did very good, Don.
Thank you.
Again, let's hear another hand applause for the young. Okay, Don, how did you make out?
The song you did was perfect. It was a beautiful song, and the rhythm was not too hard for a city boy to keep his beat to. And I tried to work the room a little bit like a good performer, but it felt okay. How did it look?
I see lots of errors, you know, of your foot movements. Remember that foot movement
Right.
yesterday
Toe.
and that out? But beginners, they all start. But you did very well.
Oh, thank you very much.
Otherwise, you are watching the beat, you know.
And it's been a physical day for me. How do you think I did overall on the final
I
challenge?
think you did very good.
Well, Ernie, you've been a fantastic teacher. What a way to end. I really appreciate it. You taught me respect
That's right.
for your culture as well as for
That's right.
yourself.
Yeah. Regardless where you're from, you know, regardless, our native people need that kind of good medicine, they call it, good medicine.
Well, I want to thank you for welcoming me into your nation, teaching me.
Thank
And you know what? You got me off the cement for a little while.
Well,
you
the
got me
cement,
off the
that's
cement for a
good.
little.
Okay,
You
thank
take care.
you.
I will see
Okay.
you again soon.
Okay.
Being from the city, I know that I can go into any local grocery store or restaurant to get my next meal. But here with the people of Shuswap Lake, I've learned from Ernie just how strong and enduring his people must have been to go spearfishing in order to get their next meal for their families. It makes me wonder if I had lived back then, if I would have been able to take care for and feed my family.
You missed that one.
Ernie also taught me that you can overcome many hard, painful experiences by having a strong spirit, and that means belief in yourself and your people. It's his incredible spirit and connection with the land that inspired me and gave me lessons to take with on my own journey through life. Ernie, I love the dancing, I love the performing, but you know, when it comes to showbiz, I
Yes.
think I got my own unique style.
Oh, what is it?
I was doing the show up in Timmins because my career is on fire. This woman comes up to me after the gig. She says, "Hey, native guy." Well, now be honest. She says, "Do your people celebrate Thanksgiving?" I was like, "Oh, yeah. Came back last year at our traditional native Thanksgiving. Yeah, the European guy who lives next door came over, claimed he'd discovered my apartment. Now he's living in the place." Anyway, I'd love to stick around, folks, but I got things to do. After all, land don't claim itself. Good night. You've been great.